In Nazi news.
Oh, great.
Ooh. My favorite.
It is kind of cool news, though.
He has to say something.
Why?
In Nazi news, my favorite.
You gotta say something.
It's pretty fascinating. Is Hitler still alive?
It's pretty fascinating that there's still like Nazi news, right?
Dude. Hell yeah.
A 101-year-old former Nazi guard was just sentenced to 5 years in prison for aiding in more than 3,500 murders during the Holocaust.
Did he laugh? He's like, I'm 101. You think 5 years, really?
5 years? That's all you get for doing all that?
Like a life sentence for him.
The specific number is actually, he has just been convicted of aiding in 3,518 murders while he was a Nazi camp guard.
Aiding in 3,000 murders and he gets 5 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Aiding in 3,500, yep.
Is it in Germany? Like they found him in Germany?
They found him on a carnival cruise.
A princess cruise.
He was singing My Way. We are going my way.
My way?
I'll have it my way.
My way. You didn't say my way.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, he gave himself away at the fucking carnival cruise.
I've seen the Glorious Bastards.
Yeah.
That guy's a Nazi. He's a Nazi.
This is the way.
This is a man.
Oh man. So yeah, he was convicted on Tuesday for aiding and abetting the murders of more than 3,500 people while serving as a guard at a Nazi concentration camp during the Holocaust. And pretty much in Germany, yes, it was in Germany, they found the man guilty of 3,518 counts of accessory to murder over killings that took place between January 1942 to February 1945. The man denied working as a Schutzstaffel?
I got this. Point it. This is my people. Schutzstaffel. There you go.
Schutzstaffel, an SS guard in the
Sachsenhausen.
Sachsenhausen concentration camp in Oranienburg?
Orangeburg.
Orangeburg.
Just north of Berlin, per the German newspaper. The court did not name the man due to Germany's privacy laws, but several local outlets identified the man as Joseph S.
S. Oh. Well,
SS.
that really narrows it down.
SS. Yeah, that'll be good. The man claimed that he worked as a farm laborer in northeastern Germany during World War II.
Farm and body.
But the court, oh yeah, you got him there. But the court said the prosecution had proven that he was the guard in question.
There's a picture of him, like Abu Ghraib style.
It says Joseph S.
He goes, what? That is not me.
Ironically, the prosecution had presented the court with photos, documents, and SS personnel records matching his personal details.
I think he's they're taking pictures in the camp. Like, these are gonna bite us in the ass at any time in the future.
He's doing my way in the camp on video. And they matched it. They matched it.
Damn.
Themselves after they heard that rendition the 20th time.
The evidence showed that he had led prisoners to gas chambers or to their executions, but didn't prove whether or not he took part in the act of killing them.
Well, that's just button pushing, right?
Yeah. He's just doing his job, right?
Yeah.
During the case, a historian detailed the prisoners' dismal conditions at Sachsenhausen, I don't know, and 16 joint plaintiffs, including 10 Holocaust survivors, were also involved in the proceedings. So, like, this guy for real did get caught. I like the fact that you said that he's just kind of the button pusher. Like, what does that mean to you?
So, I don't know. I feel like if you're a shot caller, right, they deserve, like, full-on war crime penalties. But then sometimes if you're, like, let's say you're drafted on their side, right? Like, I have a little bit of empathy because I'm like, they're just a German taken over by some crazy dictator, and then they don't want to get killed, right? They still want to be, like, a breadwinner for their family. So like, morality-wise, I'm like, fuck, I don't know, man. Because like, if he's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna be a guard for these people, and I'm following what my president or my leader wants to do.
He's doing what he thinks is right.
Yeah, he's doing what he's not masterminding the whole.
That's the banality of evil, though, right? And that's the whole thing they talk about during the Holocaust and during World War II, is that you have all these pictures and videos from Germany and all the Axis-controlled countries, and then everyone's just like kind of going about their day because that's their reality. But if you still take a step back, you have to be like, oh well, still fucking evil. It's still fucking evil. You're participating in this greater evil of things. So that's the back and forth.
I mean, it's easier for us to.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Because Well, it's the same argument we're having right now with like a lot of soldiers that are fighting for Russia, right? And they're just like, yeah, a lot of these guys don't even know that there's a war going on. They're just like, they just got sent there, and they're just like, oh fuck, we're shooting actual bullets at people. What?
They thought it was a military exercise.
Yeah, they're like, I joined because I'm patriotic, and then later on they're like, oh,
Are shooting Ukrainians? What the fuck?
Or imagine you're a Russian soldier, but you're working on the eastern border, and you're just like, I don't know what everyone's talking about. We're not doing shit over here.
This is Asia, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a big country, got a fucking huge border.
Sweet on this side.
It's like there's a beach. I don't know.
You're so very.
I did see I forgot what it was called. It was on HBO. There was a recent movie that came out about a fighter or a boxer in the concentration camps. Anybody know what I'm talking about? It's on HBO.
There's so many shows
but it paints it's a movie and it's mainly in black and white or some shit like that. But it paints the story
Like a Jewish boxer?
Yeah, so it was a Jewish dude who was in a concentration camp, and then one of like the SS guards or whatever, I don't know what the proper term is, but it's just like, I saw you punch this one dude, and that's just kind of how the movie starts. He's like, come do this thing, and then he brings him in, he like treats him all good and stuff, but then he has him fight other Jews in boxing rings, and I'm talking to the death type shit, right? So then there's, but he apparently was really, really good. So after the war is over, he tries to box in America, but then, spoiler alert, he gets outed as the boxer who was notorious in the Jewish camps for fighting other Jews, and he's Jewish himself. Exactly.
so he's a backstabber.
Exactly, but the complexity is that same thing, right? You're in a concentration camp. You don't really have a lot of choices, and then you're presented with this option in one sense. And even during that, it shows a conflict where it's not like he wants to fight to the death. But when you get put into a ring and you have to fight for the death, it's either you fight for the death or you die.
Because the other guy's gonna kill you. The other guy will kill you.
You should have done the right thing,
And what's the right thing?
not to kill anybody.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
Which
Can I
would
get a
lead-
clap, please?
Wow. Steve, that's very
Yeah, it's bold, it's brave, it's fucking honest, you know? It's hard to say these kinds of things.
Not at all trying to paint the picture like this guy was a button pusher and like he had no moral wrongdoing in
Because you have to
participating.
paint it out for the fucking idiots that think that you're justifying it.
It's the best.
Well, yes. I mean, if you're 101 years old and these crimes that you're being prosecuted for were 70 or 60 years ago, what is that?
Yeah. What took him so fucking long?
70, 80, 70 years plus ago, and now you're like 101, and now you get 5 years of jail time. Like, where are you guys? Are you laughing at it?
Imagine you felt like you got away with everything, and then at 101 they tell you you're going to jail. You're
And
like,
you did. Because at 101,
I was like, you got to live out most of your life as a free person. So
you're not free as 101, bro. You need people to wipe your ass for you, so you might as well be in jail. That's literally where you go in a retirement home. You're in jail.
half of it is like, does he even know what's going on at this point? Like maybe he's just like mentally like.
He calls himself out at 101. He's like, hey, by the way, I was aiding and abetting. Can somebody put me in this institution?
Hey, I just duked myself. Can somebody clean it up, please? Fuck's sakes.
Duked myself.
There's a picture of him, right?
They tried to keep his identity
You guys got any
covered.
Activa?
So literally, there's no picture. I'm talking like, for privacy laws in Germany, this is all we get.
wheelchair, huh?
I know,
Of
right?
course he is. He's 101 years old.
He just shit his pants right there.
Yeah.
That's why he's embarrassed. He covered his face.
This is my way.
That's crazy.
This is my way.
Isn't that crazy? You look at old people and they all look innocent, but then when you think about it, they're all done shady shit.
Some old people look evil.
Like who?
I don't know. We could go out on the street. We could go find someone. Yeah.
Oh, fucking. Oh my God, Robert De Niro kind of looks like he could be like.
Yeah. Grumpy old man.
Or no?
No, maybe it's because he's always held these like mafia roles and stuff like that. He looks like he's done some shit.
Yeah, I know. After analyze this, I was like, that motherfucker is so shady.
Robert De Niro looks like the kind of guy you bring your girlfriend home and then he kisses her on the lips and you're like, really, Dad? What the fuck? He's like, what?
I just realized you're wearing two fucking hats right now.
Dude, Joe Biden is my fucking president.
Talking about old guys, he looks like how old is he?
He looks like he kisses his girlfriend.
He does.
His girlfriend's on the lips.
He kisses him on the back of the neck, bro.
He plays like when you call him out for like, why'd you kiss my wife? He's like, what? Oh, what are you talking about?
He looks like guys like, I remember when your grandmother was just small.
Yeah. She was in my shower. She was in my shower with me.
Wait, what'd you say?